Thank you, Inavalevu. Thanks for the traditional protocol. Just because of the busy schedule today, I'm sorry that we are late, as much as we want to be early. I'm overwhelmed with joy of your hospitality to welcome you, because you have all welcomed me at the level 9. But then again, thank you once again from the bottom of my heart, the kind gestures displayed today, which is a true reflection of the true spirit of unity, inclusiveness, and togetherness that you have been demonstrated in terms of the Ministry of Justice. Before I begin, I must apologize. Apologize because it's after 6 months I've eventually entered your office. I did realize that some months ago. It's not that it was a deliberate attempt, it's just that of the busy schedule that I had. Because deep down, I know that you are just part of the AG's chambers, so there was no special protocol or welcome ceremony that should be accorded to me. But having said that, thank you for your stern leadership and your presence, just to see the faces that we normally see, that serves the people of Fiji. And today, in our budget consultation, and I'm thrilled to say that the Attorney General and Minister of Justice are satisfied, they overjoyed of our submissions and the reception by the Ministry of Finance. I think it played a key role because of our mutual relationship between the two ministries in terms of the role that we play, especially so in trying to improve our performance. It's been, I left in 2012. I left the ministry in 2012, and then back in 2020, actually 2023. And it's been a while, but to come back and serve as your Minister of Justice, I'm proud. I'm proud, but I know I cannot do it alone. It's not the knowledge that I've acquired through my work experience will assist me in my discharge of my duties. You will realize that I will come and ask for advice. And on that note, I'm comforted that I've been ably assisted by none other than the Solicitor General, who I can assure you is quite familiar with the work that you do. And that's why we have got the endorsement from Cabinet, and that's why we're going to proceed with our digitalization program, and you're going to make sure that that program bears fruition. I know there are challenges, but the challenges are there to be addressed, to be overcome, and with the unity that you've displayed for those who have been here longer than 10 years, and together with a combined experience that is the AG, Attorney General, same as the Minister of Justice, we should be able to overcome this. First of all, I want to thank the Registry of Births and Companies. We have improved over the years. That coming from the Minister of Finance is a good demonstration of the output that you've displayed. I think generally speaking, these two registries have shown that we can make improvement. The challenge in the Registrar of Titles Office is due to manpower. And we are happy that today we managed to, how many?
13 more clerical officers, sir.
13? 13. And that does not mean we'll end there. No? There's always opportunity of getting more. And my only request is for those working in the Registry of Titles. This is a challenge for you. But one thing I can tell you, if you can overcome this challenge, you will rise above. No, there's a better place that you will aspire to in the future. You are the end result of the many transactions. The law firms are coming down hard. I've received calls, Prime Minister's received calls, but that does not mean that we have to criticize you. All I need to do, the other day I received a call from Lambas. I said, ma'am, yes, this is the issues, but it needs your cooperation. Whilst the machines are good, but no, as humans, we have all the resources in the world, we can utilize our skills. It's a combined collective action of those skill sets that should be able to master the work that you do. It's good that we're going to get a new register of titles, and that we hope in one small measure will assist. But overall, I'm happy with the ministry as a whole. And be present today and see you all in your faces. I noted that, is this the only males present today, or some have left? Some have left, but well, I kind of boast that it's 75% of my workforce are women. Because right now there appears to be a perception that in some areas it's only male dominated. Acting supervisor of election is a woman, and here at AG's chambers and the Ministry of Justice, there's a majority of women. And I can understand why there's so many women in terms of Ministry of Justice, because it basically deals with the skill sets, a lot of work that you do. And I applaud you for that, for you mothers and single women, members of this ministry. Thank you for the dedication. I just urge us to be patient with the members of the public. One thing I want to emphasize is the respect for humanity, human dignity. You treat people well, they will give their best. It's unfortunate that during the COVID, all these HR skills about good governance, transparency, just went out of the window. We can preach about it, but when it comes to implementation, that's a challenge. So, in our small organization, I urge you all, the respect for one another. As a Minister for Justice and Attorney General, I can say that there is a wind blowing over the Fiji Islands, a wind of change, a wind that will give you confidence, a wind of inclusiveness, a wind of unity, of working together, a wind that is that we want to belong to this island state called Fiji. And I hope with that sense of confidence and togetherness and unity, we'll march on to greater heights. Thank you once again for the hospitality that's been bestowed today. I pray, it is my prayer that the Administrator General, Registry of Companies, and the Births and Registry and titles and all the stuff, that God is going to bless you all and your families, and God is going to bless Attorney General and the Ministry of Justice. Now, value.